Okay, it's Henry again, and today I've got a different kind of unboxing video. These are not model kits. These are Sofubi figures, soft vinyl figures. These came out in October of 2018, and they were P-Bandai, so online exclusive, have to be in Japan to order them, you know the deal. Anyway, I saw these things when they were first announced, and I thought they looked incredible. I love old, vintage, retro-looking Gundam stuff, and the Gundam's alright. I mean, it's your basic-looking retro RX-78. There's a million of these have been made, figures that look like this. I went ahead and got the set just because to have the set, but the thing that I really wanted was this Zaku. I love the way this Zaku looks. It's got like these tiny little feet. It's got these little short stumpy spikes on the shoulder. It's so round, and just I love everything about this design. It looks fantastic. Very anime accurate. And it should be fairly simple, just a few parts. I think you'll only have a few points of articulation. They retail for, I think, like 2,500 yen each, something like that. So a little bit expensive. They're made by Bandai Shokugan, so it's Shokugan stuff tends to be a little pricier than the Bandai Hobby stuff. Not quite as pricey as Tamashii Nation, so it's kind of in between. Anyway. So, this is the Zaku box. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And it's got the little tab and the perforation just like a Shokugan thing. Pull this out. I think there's a piece of candy. Yes. A small piece of gum in here that probably tastes terrible. Anyway, this is Zaku. Open that tape. And there you go. And these are 1 to 100 scale. In fact, it says on here 17.5 centimeters tall. Gundam says 18 centimeters tall, so they are 1 to 100 scale. Which is another reason I wanted this, because it'll actually be in scale with some of my other kits and things. And here we go. It's very soft, very rounded, very 70s looking. And it actually has more articulation than I thought it was going to have. I figured like the entire arm would be one piece, but it's got rotation at the below the shoulder and rotation at the wrist. It's got 360 at the shoulder, but no in and out at all. It's got rotation at the head, shoulder. It looks like the right arm has the same articulation as the left arm. The machine gun is actually molded into the hand. The machine gun and the hand are one piece. No moving parts on the machine gun, it looks like. The legs have rotation, and that's at the hip, and that's it. There's no knee or ankle movement at all. No waist. Actually, nope, I take that back. It does have a little bit of waist rotation, but of course with these cables right here, that kind of prohibits too much waist rotation. So, but everything is very thick and very chunky and just very cartoony looking, and that's one of the things I really like about this figure. So he kind of leans forward actually now that I stand him on the table, like he's standing up straight, but his legs are definitely going back a little bit. He's almost doing a Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal type thing here. Anyway, let's open the Gundam up. Same deal. Piece of gum. Alright. And we got the RX. Very almost human proportions. It almost kind of looks like a guy in a Gundam suit, like a tokusatsu live action TV show thing. Anyway, very small shoulders, very slender RX-78, more slender than what we usually see. I'm glad to see that the V-fin is not bent, so that's good. It's got a little bit of a bend to one of his beam sabers, but a hair dryer or some hot water should be able to fix that, no problem. So, looks like he's got about the same movement as the Zaku. Rotation below the shoulder, rotation at the shoulder, at the wrist. His scope and his handle on the beam rifle actually move. That's kind of surprising. Head rotates. Beam sabers don't come off. They're actually attached to the backpack. Got waist rotation. Uh-oh. Accidentally bumped into the Zaku. Rotation below the hips, although since the Gundam's hips are square, it won't go all the way around, so you're only going to get a little bit of wiggle there. And this one actually has rotation at the ankles as well. So, there you go. Bandai 2018, made in China. And these are hollow, and they're soft vinyl, so you can squeeze them a little bit. They're just a little bit squishy. So, I'm actually quite happy with these, and the Gundam does seem to lean forward a little bit. Not quite as much as the Zaku. I might have to heat some water up to get them to stand up a little bit straighter, but very, very nice. These are not posers by any means. You're not going to be getting a whole lot of cool action poses out of these. They're meant to stand there and look cartoony and just be downright adorable, which is exactly the reason I bought them. So this, I guess, counts as kind of an unboxing video and a review, because there's not really much left to review other than the stuff that I've already talked about. So really cool set of figures. Nice size. They're 1:100 scale, so not too big, not too small. And a lot of Sofubi stuff is like really big scale, like 1/60th or bigger almost. A lot of stuff that like you see in the crane prizes in Japan, but these are a nice medium size, and I think will look really good on a display shelf. And they just have that adorable 70s retro look to them. So that about does it for this video, and with that, I'll see you guys next time.